Hey, hello people on the internet, Girl here, and welcome to another game. It's called Cupid. It's a visual novel, and well, it's rated 17 plus. So, you might watch this with permission of your parents or something. I don't know how old my viewers are. Doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna start a new game. It says continue, but I didn't do anything yet. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. There's no need to explain, it's only natural. Also, by the way, if my voice sounds a bit different, that's because my throat kinda hurts. It's not that bad, but just so you know. A mother loves her daughter more than anything else in the world. He hates you, doesn't he? Who does? A whole lot of them despise you, don't they? Chase you into the forest and gouging a hole into your leg. All because you smiled at their husbands. Oh. And you know what? You deserve it. What? You freak! What's wrong with smiling at someone? I mean, when I walk on the street and I just greet someone, I smile at them too. What's so wrong with that? I mean, okay, maybe in this context they mean like, oh, smiling as in you did more. I don't know. But yeah, you freak, you disgusting, horrible, flirty little girl. Didn't I tell you to stay away from them? You never listen. Serves you right for being the dirty girl you are. Oh god. This is going downhill really fast. Oh my god. You don't have to worry, my darling. It's alright. First you're scolding her and then what? What? Or is this like two dialogues in one because I'm not quite following it here? Even if the whole world wishes you dead, I promise you this. Your mother will always be by your side. My goodness, child, whatever had happened to you? Ooh, nice art. A girl was slumped in a doorway, soaked by the rain. Her legs were covered in dirt and blood. She lifts her head upon hearing the priest's voice and stares at him with a blank eye. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. She hobbled forward, her blood-dyed leg given way. Automatically, the priest rushes forward to steady her. Years of spiritual training had prepared him for the most unexpected guests to this church. He sprung into action. He he ushered her to a pew, brought out some clean clothes and antiseptic, and began to bandage her wound on her leg. Yet, throughout all this, she found that he couldn't take his eyes off her. He would be gazing at the roll of the bandages in hand, deciding how to tie them. Tie them. Sorry. Dyslexia shit. Cannot read. I'm bad, I know. And then, out of nowhere, he would be staring into her eyes. Even with all the mud and the grim smeared across her face, he couldn't deny that she was absolutely beautiful. How old was she? 20? 18? 16? Oh god. Her face was so young. The priest had long since aged, part to desire for the opposite sex, but however something about her interrupted him. Should I worry? When he realized his own thought, he quickly steered his mind towards other matters. Good for you! You better! Don't touch that girl. My child, what happened to you? He seems to take all the time in the world before responding. He looked at me. Looked? He looked at me and he touched me. Oh god. And then he started to kiss me. Oh god. At first the priest didn't understand. Then he realized what the jolt of anger what she meant. It was happening more and more often nowadays. The young men of France, their days were spirited, uncontrollable refrains. A lady walking home by herself one night would be prey to few numbers of them. Lost. Oh god, this subject is really heavy now, isn't it? One of the seven deadly sins, the one that the priest personally despised the most. Okay, so he's good in this. Okay, okay. I didn't catch that at first. Okay, okay. Uh, frowning his brow in sorrow, the priest laid a hand on her thigh. You are safe now, child. God's house is a sanctuary for the faithful. I don't think he'll protect me. He looked at her in confusion. You see, father, I have sinned again. Right there among the pews, I hope I pronounced that right. Before the altar of God, she bowed her head. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. As she apologized to him or to someone else. Her hair with her face and her eyes, and the priest could make neither a head nor tail of her. He he suddenly realized that his hand was still on her thigh, and he hurriedly drew it away. I'm sorry. She prepared this praise over and over. After a while the priest got up. Don't fret, child, you are not to blame. I will contact the local constable, but in the meantime you are free to make yourself at home here. I will fetch you a hot drink. He patted her head and left to go to the back room. She remained seated on the pew, her head bent forward. As the priest's footsteps faded away, the entire church fell into silence. Oh god, that's going to be creepy. Hello. Oh, I had to click. Okay. Now that it was the dead of the night, the clouds covered the sky. Barely a silver of moonlight filtered through out the strained glass. The girl sat alone in a ring of darkness. She opened her mouth. No, no. If I may say my piece, so surely. Yes, yes, mother. But he is so very kind. Haven't you learned your lesson, idiot? I fear for your safety. I fear for your safety. Child, follow mother's words and leave. You saw the look in his eyes, didn't you? You cannot stay here. Even a man of God can't stay with you with his filthy scholars. Be a good girl and follow mother's words. But it's so cold outside, mother. The rain has not let up. Can I stay? No. You should go. You leave now, and that is the final. I will not hear another argument. I'm sorry. Please don't be angry, mother. I understand. I shall leave at once. Now I go to mind. How am I going to mind you like this? You attract so much misfortune everywhere you go. It's all your fault, my poor child. My poor child. What? No. Why would you say it's someone's fault? My stupid little girl. Always a blight on you. Whatever will you do without me? I'm sorry, mother. Thank you, always guiding me. It's all my fault. Don't say that. The girl sat in silence. Mother was right, after all. She is always right. Mothers know best. La la la, vermouth tangled. I wonder if this girl has done like so much bad stuff that just karma is giving her what for, or if this just really isn't her fault at all and everyone is just against her. Everything was her fault. Her face shook with a mixture of fear and conviction. She had to do penance. Mother, give me strength. There is something I wish to do. The girl rose from the pew. In front of her was an altar, and on the top of the altar was an ornament of decorated cross. It was as wide as her head, and the tip of the cross has been crafted such that it was been razor sharp. She left the pew, kneeled briefly, and then walked over to the altar. Don't tell me. You're quite sure you're doing this? The girl's arm trembled even so slightly. What other way is there for me to atone? She picked up the cross. Oh, my dear darling daughter, Mother is proud of you. Is she going to kill the priest? Slowly she brought the sharp end close to her face. Oh God, she's doing it on herself. So close that it hovered just above her left eye. Oh, and then she... Oh! Oh, chapter 1, the start and the rose. Oh God! Oh my fucking God! No self-harm, please! Oh God! Don't do that to yourself, please! Please, if you have problems, just go find someone to talk to and don't harm yourself, okay? You're too precious to harm yourself. Oh God, my voice. I shoved a young girl in. Sorry, excuse me. I shoved a young girl in a thin clothes peeked through the open gates of Chateau du Sommel. I hope I pronounced that right. Sorry. I need to drink something. An afternoon gutter was being held in its gardens. People from high-class estates crawled around the manicular gardens while chatting loudly with one another. There were beautiful ladies clad in silk and velvet, their necks adorned with pearls and jewels. A variety of food was displayed on the tables. The girl stared at the food. She hadn't eaten properly for the past few days. Are you hungry, child? You must not linger. Are you hungry, child? Are you hungry, my dear? Yes, mother. Don't worry. Mother will provide. You do not need those high-class foods anyway. They will upset your stomach. What? Now you stayed long enough. Now let us leave. Sure, we can look around for a bit. Is this a little early? There was something else that called to her other than the party itself. She walked to it and fro from the gate, speaking at the crowds, despite the urgings of her mother to leave. Just a tiny glance wouldn't be enough. The girl smiled at the thought of them. The owner of the chateau and the Marquis of Duguil. The girl was drawn to them. He wasn't the same as other people. He seems different somehow. Oh, she's blushing. He was kind to her and would always hand her food when she delivered flowers. Oh, that's sweet. Her heart felt at ease with him. He is the same as everyone. I do not care for him. What am I supposed to say to this? Either seems bad. I'm just gonna go with, I don't know. He is the same as everyone. Greedy, understandable. Maybe not for you. Maybe for someone else. But he is a kind man, mother. Don't let this kindness fool you. Sweet tongue hits sharp toots. Get, oh God. She bits her lips. Why do you even bother with him? He makes me feel that there are still good people in this world, mother. There are no more good people in this world, child. It's hard to say. It's hard to say? Of course, dear. We do not know the real interpretation people have. One can hope the real charity exists. But even good people will always put their needs first. Even your precious Marcus. Don't you think I'm a good person, mother? Of course I do. Of course not. Of course you are. Of course, child, you are special. Haven't I raised you as such? You have tried my best, my dearest. Yes, mother, you keep me right. I love you. The girl stared at her shoes and looked around for a bit, hoping for just a glance before she left. And there he was. It was no harm in looking, she reasoned. She would never enter the Marcus world. Let her heart be filled with hopes. She turned her eyes in her direction. Did he smile at her? The girl's heart stopped. Did he recognize her? She beamed. My, is this creature deaf as well as dumb? It might be, poor thing. Mademoiselle, a voice called to the rose girl. She gasped. It means that someone else has noticed her presence. She turned to leave. No, no, my dear, poor little creature, don't run away. Charlotte, she stinks, don't touch her. Seriously, rich people and the civilians, they don't go together, and rich people are dicks in these kind of games. Come to crash the party, little urchin? You hungry? Her stomach gave a little grumble. She was always hungry, it seems, no matter how much little she ate. Encouraged by the kindness the Marquise had shown her, the girl approached the woman. She did it towards their table. Uh, what are you selling? Look at the poor creature. Is she selling roses? These are all ugly ones. But no one as appealing as the rage she had covered herself in, also trying her best to be repulsive. Now don't be mean, Antoinette. Perhaps it is the commoner fashion nowadays. They laughed while gawking at her and her wares. Oh my, she only has one eye. Charity, that is no look away. The other ladies nodded their heads. Like a sideshow attraction, you mean? The freak at the carnivals. She darkens her own dirty, monstrous way. Maybe we can keep it. Oh my god! Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Hello, do you want some bread, urchin? Well, speak up. Maybe her tongue is short, and that to the list to her sterling qualities. Quiet, Antoinette. Come on, don't be shy. Do you want some food? Let us hear you speak. Yes, madame. What? Yes, madame, I would be grateful. One of the ladies clapped in their mockery at her reply. Oh, she talks. The ladies handed her the bread, but it was snatched away just before her fingers gazed it. Aha! Not before you dance for us first. Oh god, seriously, you're gonna humiliate that poor girl just for some food? You dicks! But anyways, I think I'm out of time for this episode because I already passed 15 minutes and I want to keep these short so I can have more episodes over the week so I don't have to disappoint you guys by not uploading every 2 days-ish. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you in the next one. Bye!